suffer. Liberians
issue. There is only one forum that provides the answers. Face the issue on Kings FM. John Anthony April Godson William, commonly known as Teacher Live, from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. for the most analytical and most stimulating conversation training for the day.
That's the funny thing about Unity Park. In a football game, if we were playing a tournament, they beat us today and we dropped out of the tournament. Our focus now is not the tournament again. Unity Party get their opponent, the Liberian people, they lead the Liberian people, then they come back to their team that they defeated. Everyone said that they put a crack away. You never want to say so.
On Face the Issue, we speak out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. Face the Issue brings you logic, explain logic, and advance you to discuss with logic. It's Face the Issue. Comes on your airway from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Kings FM 88.5. Don't miss it.
Our government secure all finance of all road networks in the country. Major road network assigned on the Petrolia and 10-year electricity financing. 10 years for the World Bank.
When Liberians are desperate for leadership to deliver, desperate to know the truth, and desperate to know the real issues confronting the country.
If you think they will see this election, you will not lie. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country.
The government, all the ministers in the government, and then people are also everything they say, they don't say the truth.
People of Liberia, if you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. Liberians will suffer.
And the facts surrounding those issues, there is only one forum that provides the answers. It's Face the Issue on Kings FM. John Anthony April Godson William, commonly known as Teacher Live, from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. for the most analytical and most stimulating conversation training for the day.
That's the funny thing about Unity Park. In a football game, if we were playing a tournament, they beat us today and we dropped out of the tournament. Our focus now is not the tournament again. Unity Party get their opponent, the Liberian people, they lead the Liberian people, then they come back to their team that they defeated. Everyone said that they put a crack away. You never want to say so.
On Face the Issue, we speak out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. Face the Issue brings you logic, explain logic, and advance you to discuss with logic. It's Face the Issue. Comes on your airway from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Kings FM 88.5. Don't miss it.
Liberians, I have received today news of the evictions and destructions of our party headquarters. Unfortunate and regrettable as this is. I wish to encourage all Liberians, especially our supporters and sympathizers, to stay calm, remain law-abiding, and respect due process in the interest of our democracy, the rule of law, and the peaceful coexistence among all Liberians, irrespective of party, social, ethnic, or tribal affiliations. Fellow Liberians, fellow partisans of the Coalition for Democratic Change, today we witness yet another testament of the Unity Party government gross disregard for the rule of law. Emboldened by impunity, they continue to abuse power, testing our nation's fragile peace and democracy. Their list of violations grows daily, from police brutality against ordinary citizens to outright disregard of court orders. We must, however, take the high road. In the interest of peaceful coexistence, I urge everyone to remain calm, law-abiding, and respectful of due process, despite this partisan political mischiefs from the Unity Party government. In the legal battle over the ownership of the CDC headquarters, our party has always followed the rule of law and openly stated its willingness to abide by the court final ruling, regardless of the outcome. Yet, before the battle was fully exhausted, the trigger-happy partisans leadership of the police force, with direct instruction from Bouaka himself, spurred into actions. This was not a lawful eviction. It was a failed mission to destroy and erase the CDC in an attempt to fulfill their very wish Bouaka has repeatedly expressed to his lieutenants. While executing this criminal act, they made the cheers of their partisans. They failed to notice the loud silence of the vast majority of ordinary Liberians. Our people are in disbelief at this administration. Reckless behavior in its quest to consolidate power. Posterity will punish them harshly, while the loss of our office building is a setback. I want to emphasize that it is only temporary. We shall overcome this sooner rather than later. Thanks to your unwavering commitment, determination, and resilience, fellow citizens, coalitions, well-wishers, and sympathizers. Fellow partisans, do not be despaired. While we admit these are difficult times, our party has faced worse situations, even from the very same actors we see today, and we have emerged stronger. We shall prevail. The UP leadership under Bouaka are destroyed, but we are builders. A special national headquarters delivery committee is being established to immediately begin the construction work so that we can have a modern state-of-the-art new home in record time. We shall execute this while we embark on a national tour to inform our people. In my journey to heights I have achieved, I have seen such hiccups before. We shall never waver. Together we will build. We are survivors by history. We are blessed with a spirit that overcomes even the most tragedies and misfortune. Remember the unity, strength, and identity of our party and coalition are not found in bricks and mortar. They live in the minds, hearts, and fighting spirit of our teaming supporters. Therefore, I call on every member of the party, our sympathizers, to mobilize and focus our energies on constructing our next premises. I must be clear, resist the temptation to take the law into your own hands. However disappointed we are by this outcome, I call on each of you to continue respecting the law and due process. Fellow partisans, well-wishers, and sympathizers, I am optimistic about the political future of our party. Together we will build a better homeland for our party. So help me God. God bless Liberia.
We have seen a systematic erosion of democracy. Executive overreach and open disregard for our constitution. Lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye even on the Assembly Hall of our democratic go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens, while millions are being spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the unity party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. For seditions, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even a stronger storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the slums and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Cruton to Pinsville, from Buchanan to Bond Mines, from Sunny Quarter to Southtown, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong, together we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Bouaka administration. And that institution is the Mate Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act. Not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I am so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owner of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat, we will organize, mobilize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes and aid will come, believe me, we must be ready not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrongs, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponent, we see the failure and we are coming to face it. Again, as the great Nelson Mandela said in a quote, it always seems impossible until it is done. Unquote. The party is alive, strong and mighty. The revolution shall continue. A belief we will uphold to death. The future is not beyond us. The future is still ahead. And together we will get there. And so I want to close with this advice. Wait well. Liberia and Liberians will call on you again. And therefore, be prepared to win again and lead again. Remember, we are the common people. So let us all unite for the betterment of our country and our people.
And the government need to really invest the people of you that get the type of structure. They come say even if we are just be getting $1 million for the budget year every year they give $1 million. You're imbalance.
If I were president of this country, I should God show you his wonder. You're not believe it. We told Joshua for what? You're a footballer.
Yeah.
A football developed country. A football bring everything ahead.
No.
You have to do everything to because she's from Harvard University.
Yeah.
What will the book do for you? No passion for development. Then we know Joshua will put the millions men in the whole world.
Yeah.
Me.
Connections then you not get it. Yeah.
You have no connection.
Yeah. You see that Doma all kind of things that just happen here. No, I'm sure no he no tea.
When he was 12 years older early. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in the garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yes.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West.
Yeah.
It does not have that contact.
The Senate got a trap of Boyka.
Okay.
Because when we have wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from February to where. And said the way forward is the Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Boyka come now, he is deceived by coming there. They Dillon there, Nombi there, and you know where he's just thinking all kind of way, Boyka, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, you know, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went some kind of way, some kind of thing they did, but they did a resolution that passed. Yeah, because of money process.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow! All that they almost ran to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh! Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani. Jim Bani. Then when I went to Kum, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper. And you were here with our own leadership. And we send the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Boyka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not to run with them.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving about for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of old man, then he wants to persecute us. He does going to persecute us. So what is going on with Kum? Then Kum said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Get my tax and go look for lawyer. So from Kum offered, my own son offered that I went and signed a resolution. I many seconds why you did this. You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So starting the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Boyka send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move.
President Boyka 2025 budget will determine his clear vision for the country. Okay, so it also includes the development on some of these problems. For instance, I know it can be argued understandably that the overpower bridge that the Chinese government is about to build and the street, the road from Kennedy Boulevard to 12th Street, they were all in the Puebla. That's true. But it was blocked in the Puebla. President Boyka's visit to China, reassuring China that when we are taking action on a global stage, we will take it with our own interest first as a country, not to please any other person before Liberia's interest, and then people fighting, then we join inside and will stand for.
Just a final question.
Yeah. So you see, he visited to the FOCA, to the China Africa Forum, has now got China excited with the new commitment to come do this project. They are in town already. You call the Minister of Public Works, he will tell you the Chinese government will waste time when they say they want to do something. But when you step on their interest, then you're in problem with them. Now, anytime we want to do anything on the global stage, the first question we should be asking, what's in it for us as a country and people? And if what's in it for us is good as a country and people, if other countries benefit from the trickle-down effect of our vote, okay. But we must never again vote on something that will hurt ourselves as a country and people.
When we were there, the Bouaka, we used to go to him, even fee Bouaka because of his title. Make it comfortable because of the title. But you see what he's doing? You get a lot of gangsters around here thinking that Liberia is front of gangsters. It's a lie.
You should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
AB, I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Oyota, I kept the peace. Chancellor, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the Republic, and it is wrong. If you can see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, any position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person on because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson, I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the Republic. I even work with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful. But we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate people and we just sit. That would never happen. You know, we're in opposition. Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, let me give her the respect because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagreed and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, you know, we have the right to protest and we protest. We went to Ellen and she understood that. She came on the table and we made a petition.
Rape cases in 2024. May we take a moment of silence? Every day, 2024, 9 women and children were raped. That is the average daily incidence of rape cases in 2024. According to the Nigerian Minister of Gender, Children and Social Protection, 2,759 rape cases. Is that not a genuine reason we are here for? Yeah. And an important reason we are here for? Yeah. We also remember the survivor of the King George massacre. As they are now Liberians, they were killed and shot in Cape Town County. We should remember them. So we are here to present Amanda. We are here to present the official petition to the people of Liberia.
And let me say hands up to all of you wherever you are. It's great joining us tonight right here on this very day, and we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here beaming with life and that of good health, and no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there, and we are grateful. We are grateful, and we'll continue to be grateful to the Almighty God because He's giving us life, and we are forever happy that we are here together again as a team, and a team of committed people who are here to work for their country. And I want to thank especially our mothers who have taken up their times to say, look, we'll have interest in the future of our children. And remember, some of our mothers, they are not too happy how their kids are. Some of them, they are not too happy that as they are, their children who are potent enough to get job to do, to start catering to them, they can't find job to do. So at least it would have been of great help. Today, it's still on the reverse. While it is true that those bigger children have left the homes, they have decided to send their children that they have born, they have decided to send them back to the grandmothers because they can't afford to keep those children. Why they continue the struggle? Our mothers continue to babysit. They continue to babysit. It's not out of pleasure. I remember during those days when our grandmothers used to practically beg for babysitting, where they will go to their children who say, please send my grandchild to come to me. Today is not a choice of our mothers. They are children who are not able to afford at all. They are sending their own children down to the mothers and say, Mama, please take care of the child for me. Mama, please, I beg you. It's not like during those days where our grandma used to be begging. If AB born a child, you will see one grandma will come and say, AB, you can't let your children to come spend time with me. Those are the times we used to see our parents begging to say, look, send my grandchild to me. Let me take care of my grandchild. They always wanted that, right? Because for a mother to take care of a grandchild, you know the kind of support that you will get, the attention you will get. These days, it just falls that you send your child back home because the child not get school fee, nothing, and you stay on the hustle. So you just call your mom and say, Mama, I want for me to send Gion to you. You know, it's not easy now. The children, they plenty on me. Then the woman got to be struggling at the same time, stay catering. The same way she catered to you the time you were a baby. She stayed doing that same thing with your own child. That's the society we are in now. Again, it's not only this government. We are saying that our mothers have seen reasons to think that when those effects, when those are consequential effects as a result of the failure of people to provide opportunities to people, there are consequences. Or when people fail to do what they ought to do or shoulder their responsibility, there are consequences. Those are the consequential effects that I'm talking about. Those are good old days. Like Joe Cooper said, yeah, our mothers could practically run. Grandma could run and say, you don't want to send my children to me, because they know when they take those children, why it is true that those children will abuse them, giving them trouble, passing, so you will see them screaming, but they stay happy taking care of those children. They just used to enjoy them being around. And they believe that's the only way they could get the children coming back home to them. So as a result, because if I send my child to grandma's place, forget it. You know, I will go see grandma. I got to be calling grandma. How John doing? Hey, how you doing? Oh, this, that, yeah, that. Oh, your son giving hard time. But go tell that son that giving hard time there. You see grandma crying again. Those were the great moments. Because at that time, we just used to find it like, but anyway, times have gone bad, and we think that we can get back to the good old days. But it's good our mothers have now waking up to say, look, those good old days that we used to have, they are no longer there. So it's now time we have interest in politics to see to it, because the future of our children is right there in politics. It's about what the government will do, what policy the government will carry out. It has something to do with the future of our children. That's what politics is everyone's thing. Politics is that model, and I practice. I don't want to call it profession or whatever it is that model practice field, right? That politics is that model field that has an effect on every other field of studies. Whether you are a medical studies person or whatever it is, politics can affect it. I don't care what you do. That's why when you are a medical doctor, you got to be careful. When you are a military man, you got to be careful. No matter what it is, politics drives every other field. For every other field to be okay, it depends on political decision, political will. It depends on political will. So politics, how will you say that and say, no, I don't care about politics? When your very survival depends on politics. The businesses you will do, that politics. The investors that will come to the country, that politics. There is nothing, the political decision, the political will. Political decisions will always affect any fabric of our society. What are the church, the politics? Every other thing, I don't know why you want to say you will not be part of it, but again, I want to thank our mothers, our fathers, our older folks who have tended to see some of us and they just believe in us and they're saying, look, children, we born you people, but we know what we expect of you people. And when you are doing what we expect of you people, will follow you as well. That's why you see some of them following us today. Because they know what they want, they know what they expect, and this is what it is. So those are days, and great moments. By the way, we are getting there, and we are right here on this day, and grateful to the Almighty God that we are here again to do what we can for our country. For those of you out there, like I always told you, there are games here that we can play. It's a *799 *24#. I'm here again. The last time I gave out some money, but I decided to roll back on some, and I'm going to give out some again tonight. So it's *799 What are we? Oh, today is Wednesday. Okay, today is Wednesday, jackpot day. So it's 10G. Yeah, 10G. And you're going to be playing with just $201. Okay? And $201.50. $1.50 US, then 200 Liberian dollars. That's what it is you play with. 10,000. And that draws will be done because Newton Tukwa will be doing that draw for me immediately at 10:15 before my time hangs off. Because I want to give that out for somebody. Somebody can do something good with it. You can start a business. You can do whatever it is. Just from $100. And $200 LD, you can do a great deal of business. Just from $1.50 USD, you can do a great deal of business. And I know for sure it can happen. And that's why we are into it. That's why we're never parting ways with it. And we'll continue with it because we believe that that's the best way. Some of you can have an opportunity to change your life under these difficult circumstances. So we are grateful, and you can start playing now. *799 *24#. Yeah, that's the code to play with. And like I always had showed you, this is what it is. So it's *799 *24#. You have to be the Lone Star subscriber to do that. So the *799 *24#. Yeah, you can play with that, and we will certainly get there. The draws will come in, and the draws will come in, and I can assure you, I'm in a position to give out some of the money before I even depart the show. I'm in a position to do that. So the *799 *24# is right here on this very die. We can go on, and some of you could get rice. Yeah, of course. The 25 kg rice. Yeah, we also have that out for others as well. And you could get oil. You could get the phone. Yeah, that small button phone there. So that's what it is, during those days. And the kind of phone then that good for all of us. So we are grateful to the Almighty God tonight. So you can start playing now, and we will be able to do the draws subsequently. Those of you overseas, I don't know how you can play Joe Cooper, and I will try to share with you and the medium through which you can play. Yeah, but when you're playing from there and you're using your WhatsApp something, just try. Let's see something. I think you should be able to play something there. How's up to my boy Ben Dwyer? How's everything with you? I hope you're doing so great. I'm feeling it. I'm getting your stuff, and we are seeing it. So *799 *24# is the code to play with. So like I said, 10,000 that we are giving out tonight, and we'll certainly do that. And and we are grateful to the Almighty God. And Saras Joy McGee says he wants to eat a 10K. Saras, I trust you are very much a blessed child. You will always win it, and I trust you can. You can win at 10K. I know you can win at 10K. I trust you so much. You are able to win it. Yeah, and I trust you can. So we are very grateful to the Almighty God. Just to give you some updates before we get on to the actual topics and for the night and bullet points. We got a couple of issues to talk about relating to our country, as always, and we are grateful. And
we are very happy that we are here. We think we are going to enjoy this class tonight because it is a night of confirmation. It is a night of total confession. Maybe I will be confessing, I don't know. Maybe someone will be confessing, I don't know. Maybe you will be confessing, I don't know. But it is a night of confirmation and it is a night of confession. Because with God, like I always told you people, all things are possible. And the only reason you see me here all of the time, and I'm very strong here, a friend of mine told me that, Abi, you are on our platform and you have a base and only the base and want for you to take this message out there, go on other platforms and whatever it is. I said, no, I don't need to go on other platforms. My students are sophisticated enough. My students, they are sophisticated enough to take this message to the doorsteps of those other people who don't want to listen to me. And when they take the message from here, they can be dosing it always. So every time, that's why I don't have my hair. I don't have to appear on any other platform to give this message. The students are sufficient enough. All I need to do is to give them the message. Finish. The moment I impart knowledge into these students, they are willing to push. They are willing. Look, they are having the energy, the zest, and everything. They can fight, the tenacity, the fortitude. Anything you think about, the students are competent enough to go out there and challenge anybody. And that's what they can do. So when they finish getting the message, they will now go engage the other people then who don't want to hear the message and stuff it into them. So as a result of that, whether they like it or not, they are there hearing it. Because you know what? They will not get tired talking. When they get ready, they will open the other topic. Then the students are sophisticated enough that they will come and say, look, this thing that you are on here, you're lying to yourself. Because this is what it is. That's how they are countering them. So the message is going for. Why you think it's resonating? It is resonating. I don't need to go on any other platform. All I need to do, tell them the truth. Get them the message. Tell them what the country is all about. Then when the Unity Party people come into them to come lie to them, they will use this very class lecture series and deal with them with it. That's not how it can work. Nothing else. Not me carrying the message. No. They will carry the message and they are strong enough to carry it. They are sophisticated. I can see them beating the Unity Party people in debates all of the time. They can beat them flat down because what we do here is to empower them and give them the power and tell them, say, any Unity Party people bring any misinformation or whatever to you, you have the energy. Or is that knowledge is power, right? So the knowledge they've acquired from this show is power enough to expand. So I don't need to be a pastor or whatever it is. You got to go and stay in the mosque to go preach there before you think that the message will go towards the Muslims, or to be an imam, and then you want for Christians to come on your side. You got to leave the mosque and then come to the church to come preach there before they hear it. No, the message will go forth. The message will go. I don't have to change platforms. The message will go because the people here are getting the message. And I can feel it in the communities. I can feel it in the taxis. I can feel it in the keke, motorbike. I can feel that the message is resonating because they are not dealing with a bunch of people who don't know. No. When the evening comes, after they have caused all their noise all over, when the evening comes and they say, okay, we have already heard from Khan. We have already heard from Abu in the morning. We have already heard from the other person, Banner FM, blah, blah, blah. Let's put all the one together and see every one of them, whether they will be saying the same truth. And when they come on the show, they will know that the same thing Israel they say in the morning, the same thing say Andrew they say in the morning, the same thing Abu they say, Khan and say, everyone else say, that what everyone. So we grab that and put it into our people. They go with that kind of basket of information. They will get it and be defeated easily. Should I go on any other platform to go show them? No, the people are there already. They are there already. They are empowered. They have knowledge. That's why when the Unity Party people come in, they can say, let's just wait. Let's just hear it from teacher live. Let all know what really it is. Then we'll deal with the people in the morning. They don't rush. You see these people? They are people who don't go to into arguments that they have no foundation. No. They will always pray to get something. They are research oriented. They are resourceful. There are people who will get reasoning. They will tell you, say, but the thing that you say happened like that, how possible can this be? In fact, before they even come back to hear from me, they can even finish doubting it already. They don't see the possibility already. Then they will come and say, "The other man talking the thing I told you, say not true." I say, "But you are right, it's not true. Because it's not possible that kind of thing will happen." So the people are smart enough by themselves already. All we do here is to just tap them up. So do I have to go on maybe OKFN, ERBC to go get the message? No, the message is resonating. They put in the villages and towns, they are branding their data. Where they think they can get our signal, they are branding data and they will use the information and carry out there. I don't have to go on any other platform. The students are enough. They are enough. They know exactly. That's why I don't have my look. I come here to make sure that they have the idea, the knowledge of happiness of the country, and they use that same knowledge that they know about already, and then take it out there. Finish my message. My work is done. I don't have to come be passing around here and say I'm going to read people there and go on the other platform to go expand the message. What kind of message I want to expand again when the students are all over the place? They are everywhere. They are everywhere. Whether United Party people want to hear, they want to hear. In fact, some of the students now they get loudspeakers in their communities. They put the thing here on loudspeakers so that even if they don't want to hear it, they will embarrass their ears. They are hearing it. You know the people there, they just have to force the message into people. They can say, "You don't hear the news." Then you see the other person say, "Oh, rapper," say, "Who told you that one day? How that one happen? How did it happen? What did the people there doing?" Then you will see that kind of thing coming. Then they will defeat that other one again. Then they close their mouth, they go by their business. So as a result of this messaging that we are doing, where we gave them the information, they are going out there and they are giving it out to these people, and they are coming back with pride and dignity because we are not letting them down. Right? So let's start the class. Thank you, students, for living up to expectation. You're passing. And I want to like about you people. You are fantastic people. I love you people. You'll never let me down. And I will never let you people down too. And I'm going to show you. Like I was telling a guy who's selling coconut just before I could come up. So he said, "Teacher Lada, the teacher like there. I always monitor you for over 8 years. I haven't seen you. Today is my first day." He said, "We are going through a lot down there in the streets. We are arguing. And of course, say everything I say, I can promise you as you are selling this, your coconut, and fighting in the street for the sake of your country, I can assure you that I will never let you down." And that was my commitment to him. And that's the commitment I've made. And I will never, ever let him down. Every argument I say, if you get neck, put it there on the chopping board, they will never chop it up. They can never, ever. Because they will never chop it up. Continue to preach anything that you hear me say. Verify it, own it, and take it out there to them. So this is it, and we are very grateful. And I'm here tonight to praise you people. You don't even know the work you're doing. You're going to be saying, "Oh, that's your." No, not me. Oh. Your ability to absorb what I teach is what makes me. Not if a teacher is teaching in a class after teaching whole semester, all the students fail. It has a bearing on the teacher, right? But if a teacher is teaching and you have smart students who are able to capture, they are making you the professor. You are not making them. They are making you the professor to have an impact on society. So you'll be proud of your students for making you that professor or that teacher who loves it. So that's what I'm proud of you people. When I'm out there, when you see me smiling, titting with you people, because I'm so proud that whatever you people gathered, you go and do your research, you go and verify, and everything, you take it, you own it, you carry it out there. And it's working. So we are everywhere. And so we are right here together tonight, and I'm very grateful to the Almighty God, to all of you. Thank you so much for being there. They are everywhere. The students are everywhere. They are in the diplomatic circle. They are everywhere. The students are everywhere, and I'm going to show you that. And they are in every field, the medical field, the legal field, or whatever it is. They are everywhere. That's why I respect them for taking up their time to listen to me. I should respect them by giving them the vital information that truly matters. Let's get to class tonight. Very good. All right. So this is it. Today the jury selection in the Fonati Tukofaden case, it continued. And so they've gotten 7 already, 4 more to go. So we are hoping that that will work out. And we are certainly getting there. So we are watching. The trial is about to start, but it's on jury selection yet. So we are watching to see what will happen. And for the trial, that's the Asson case. That's the Asson case. So we are watching to see what will happen. It's a jury trial. So we are going through a jury selection. It's ongoing. And that's very critical in criminal justice, especially in criminal prosecution. The jury selection is very critical point. You got to know who they're sitting right there. Because the people's decision is what are going to determine the case. That's what going to determine the case. So the jury selection is very critical. And thank God people are paying keen attention to it. Both legal teams are doing everything, and they're both doing everything they can to make sure that the best cream of jurors are there, and they're going to be there, and for a great deal of time, as long as the trial continues. And so we are watching to see what happens. So we are grateful some of your fathers, your mothers, your brothers and sisters could be taken away from you in the communities and going for special assignment because they're going to be sequestered and they are going to be held for all those periods under the control of the court because they don't want any interference. People also no phone, nothing. So for that period, and I would think that's going on. So we are very grateful to the Almighty God. And tonight, I would like to share with you something. I said it the last time in person, but it is a reality now. The last time I told you that I got an intelligence. The reason I'm blowing these kind of things, it doesn't border on national security. It borders on insecurity of the state because the government is going into ill dealings to harm this country. The government is involved into ill dealings to harm this country. National security is one that protects the interests of the country. Any national security, any issue that affects the interests of the country is not covered. It's not covered. Anything that affects the interests of the country, whether social, political, whatever it is, anything that affects the interests of the country that you see it borders on security issue, you can blow alarm. And that is very essential. That's our role. That's the responsibility with God. Except that information tends to protect the security of the state, and then you blowing it off. That one, then you breaching national security information. Any information that tends to undermine the integrity of the country in terms of its governance or in terms of its security, that information in itself. So when I was saying the last time that the entire AFL leadership or whatever, they were politicized, people thought I was breaching, AB, that security issue. No, their conduct was undermining and threatening the security of the state. They were not, that is not what they intended to do. And what did happen after the election? The entire leadership of the AFL, they got promotion into political positions. You could see it clearly. Honor or Joseph Boakai, who only compensates people who must have politically played a role in his ascendancy. Right? So you saw it. So my statement was to raise a red flag to say these people, the way they are conducting themselves, it will plunge this country into chaos. It did not border on national security issue. No, they are affecting the country. And anything that will affect the interest of the citizens, it should be something that we should flag to bring them to order, that they shouldn't do it. Some of us will do a lot of research and we know what to say, how to say, what to say. We know exactly what to do. So there are times we know these things. The last time, in fact, recently, I just told you, similar thing again is happening. Detroit Women just gave us recently, and Jake the Snake was just able to give us some what he calls whistleblowing or alert about future, about the 2029 elections. And he said there may not be any 2029. There may be 2029 as a year, but in terms of an election, no, this government is not contemplating that. Right? So, he knew that, and that's why he's blowing it. Because this will hamper the interest of the country. That's why he was under obligation. A patriotic obligation. If other citizens want to be unpatriotic in the security sector, they want to be unpatriotic to plunge the country into chaos, why will a patriotic citizen not wake up and blow whistle about that? That is not part of their duty as national security personnel to bring in war or to wage war or involve into situations that will lead to anarchy. That is not the responsibility of the national security. That is not their duty. That is not the objective of their existence. If they tend to do these things that will undermine the stability of the country, then they failed. That means they've decided to run contrary to their responsibilities. The intent for national security is to protect the state. To protect the state. Recently, I told you I got intelligence that 2 containers full of arms and ammunition were brought in this country and given to the Liberia National Police, and they still see those donations as classified. With what? All the hardware and stuff then that you will use for rioting, policing, and all those things, then they have brought it in country already. Joseph Boakai is not governing. Joseph Boakai is contemplating having grip on power. To qualify that intelligence that I just gave recently, Joseph Boakai had dispatched his police RG to Sierra Leone. The very guy, so when we are having heated protests here, Joseph Boakai goes to Sierra Leone, takes Sierra Leonean police, put all our police hardware and store them on them. They come beating Liberians. That is where Gregory Coleman had gone. And you know where Gregory Coleman was sitting, and then that thing the same go to, I will talk about that, where Gregory Coleman had gone to Sierra Leone to sit with the Sierra Leonean vice president for them to discuss a way forward to have police exchange, because they now have the capacity of all kinds of security, of maybe army, whatever military stuff. Then they get everything down there, gun, they get everything in that container. Is there. They said they took it from Turkey. From Turkey. It's here. They say it's classified. So if person gives me such info, now you see our police RG Jones from here, in the wake of all of that, goes to Sierra Leone to go do what there? He say go there to go talk. You see him moving just here and there. And we have always saying that Joseph Boakai is a Sierra Leonean. We told you people that. Joseph Boakai will always lean on the support of Sierra Leone. That's the closest he can get. He's not getting much support or much deed of support or whatever from Guinea. No. So Gregory goes there. Gregory's TikTok Coleman goes there to have a meeting in relation to all of that. Why are they doing all of those things? They want to have grip on the elections come 2020. They don't even want to have an election. These people don't even want to have election. Like our guy said, you can see all the signs pointing to them doing everything to have a grip on this country power forever. The way they came in, that's how they want to leave. Because they have no contemplation leaving. They have no plan to leave. They have no plan to leave. And just what I'm telling you, watch out. It's good that those people who really love the country, they start digging deeper. The international community, international partners, this information that we are giving, let them be able to check it up and warn the government and say, what is the basis of you bringing in these kind of things? You're not thinking about developing a country. You're not thinking about having the welfare of the citizens sorted. But rather you are hurting them on a daily basis, and you are preparing yourself security-wise to harm them on a daily basis. That's all. They are beefing up security. Look at the NSA budget. Look at the EPS budget. Look at the security budget in the country will tell you. Do you know if they carry up the NSA budget to 22 million so that they can pay for low continuous through it? Do you know that? These are things that they will tell you, say, oh, we're doing that because this is it. If these people are engaging in the conducts, instead of thinking about the welfare of the state, how can they provide jobs? How can they address the issue of the bread and butter? That's the best security you can provide for the country when people are happy. When your children at home, they are happy here and there, that's the best security. If you want to feel insecure, where you put your lady anywhere with loss, start meeting them with money. Start making sure that they don't have anything. Your entire house will be insecure. The best security is to provide for people basic social services. That's why government will do basic social services, basic ones. In that way, that's the best way you can provide security for the state. Your policies should have understanding of the security nature of your policies. Can your policy, or is this policy undermining the security of the country? You got to think about that as well, because that's where security gets to be undermined. What you think when you're talking about NSA, National Security Agency? You think that agency, what are they thinking about? Thinking about the social? What are the social lifestyle of the people? In what way does it undermine? Whether it is intact or whatever it is, they can even inform the government. The whole NSA that you see down there, they are very sophisticated. They can even inform the government to start working on economic policies that will not undermine the security of the state. The very NSA you see down there, so they're not people to joke with. What a health! The very NSA is able to tell the government of Liberia that our health policies are undermining the security of the state. They will also advise the country, the president, on that. Then the president will leave from there and call so and so minister in this area, call so and so minister. Those are the things. That's the work. You see that institution, they're there for security, police, AFL. No, that's not what they're there for. Their whole work is to diffuse anything that relates to security threats. To diffuse every threat. Anybody that is a threat, or any act or conduct, what are policy issues that are threats, they will advise the president appropriately that, Mr. President, the decision about doing this to these people, that is why it will lead the community to this will be a problem for the society. It will propose a serious security issue. That's the work of the NSA. Or you think the NSA just say that now that only to deal with police or whatever it is? No, it can't work like that. So why you can't do that? I think that what the NSA is supposed to be doing. Instead of you telling the government to say, look, the way thing loaded now, the way you're running the country thing with chakra. So the idea why you do it, you bring 2 container full of materials for the police, so that they will have it. You're not thinking about increasing the welfare or increasing the salaries of the police. Even if you are to increase on them, what about other people? You're not thinking about that. But you say you're bringing hard words and all of those things for them to use it. That's the best thing. But whether you like it or not, you look at the kind of disgrace that they carry on there. It's too unfortunate for my brother Sam, and Sam. It's very much too unfortunate for my brother Sam. This is my brother Sam, and you see, Sam Collins is a friend. Sam Collins is a friend. We all used to be at Truth FM. We left from there. They formed some kind of Media United for Democracy or something like that. They were all part of it. Sam Collins left from there. God has been with him. He's been doing a lot. At least so forth here and there. Left. He went to the police. He was working there. Police spokesman. Honor Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Yeah, he's a friend. He's a friend. Though at one point in time we were very terrible, and I always told Sam, and I remember Sam and myself. The era I had a little problem with him was. It was in 2016, 2015, 16, yeah, when one police guy went and just grabbed me due to our campus noise, election noise on Zion campus. I went to see Daniel Sano there. They have arrested them and so forth. And I've gone there to go see them because they were from our concerned party. And then the guy just arrested me, put me in jail, but he didn't know it was a top-notch journalist that you were putting in jail. Later on, he got to know about it. And then Sam Collins just went and took the media and started lying about the whole situation. I got serious problem with him. But that was then. But he's a brother, right? And look at what Gregory has done to him. This is a brother who went as far as becoming Assistant Minister for Public Affairs and the Ministry of National Defense. Now, after we are left power, he goes back and I think he's in what kind of role there. But Cecilia Clark is now the director of press. And yeah, so Sam Collins goes with Gregory, And Sam could do anything because he wants to stay with Gregory to maintain his job. And Gregory reduces Sam to a TikToker. And then to be doing all the video photo shoot for Gregory gives him direct instruction to the extent that Gregory is going on a diplomatic meeting with the vice president of Sierra Leone. The vice president of Sierra Leone. You can see it clearly. And with all of that, we look at it, we see it, and we see it on a daily basis. And these things are all terrible, especially for our country. This brother goes out. And I ask a question, why would Sam choose to do what he did? And sometimes you want to ask the question, why? But with God, all things are possible. I will show you the video. I will show you the video now as I speak. And this is it. This is the video I'm just about to show you so that you see it for yourself and know exactly what I'm talking about. This is it. We've got. Okay, this is it. They are in Sierra Leone, and he gives Sam calling instruction. It tells him, say, any mood you see, take picture. This is the vice president of Sierra Leone seated right here. And Sam Collins is going there closer because he wants to capture Gregory Coleman's face. Look at the place Sam going there, and he's hooked up by the belt and reduced to that and say, look, you got to pass this side. You got to come this way. This is where you see all the cameramen. See how they reduce Sam Collins to this. And Gregory is sitting because he wants to go and capture Gregory Coleman's face. You imagine that? You see what's happening there? Now you see what's happening. I am showing you it over and over so that you will see it. This is an embarrassment that was caused. Total embarrassment. You seen it? Sam is moving. And you know, people may not understand some of the things that we talk about on a daily basis. Sam is moving. So why will Sam do that? Why? Because he's operating under the instruction of Gregory Coleman. He is directly operating under the instruction of Gregory Coleman. That's why you are seeing that. And when I tell you all some of these things, you don't get it. And you know, God. Yeah, people may not understand some of the things we go through on a daily basis. You seen it there, right? You seen the stuff, right? Yeah. That's Sam. My brother is reduced to that level, and they are disgracing him in that manner. They got to hook him by the trouser. The security have to hook him by the trouser. You seen it? You know, we say these things all the time, and people will say this, oh, AB, do they want you, blah, 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 all those kind of things. But I just look at them and just laugh. You see the kind of disgrace that our country got confronted with. You think it was necessary? They have gone to have their discussions. That's what they have gone for. They are doing it, and they are hurting the interest of the country on a daily basis. The country image is being damaged out there on a daily basis. They are hurting and harming the interest, the image of the country on a daily basis. So you seen it? They are harming the interest of the country, the image of the country on a daily basis. Everywhere they go, what they do is about disgrace, shame, humiliation. And you see what's happening. But God is God, and anyone who lives in God, God lives in you. And I always tell people, no matter what you think about it, that is it. And I've always told people, so you seen it for yourself, right? Okay, good. You seen it for yourself. And you will get to know it. When we're saying things here in this country, I say, oh, everything allowed. Everything allowed. Everything we say in this country is a lie. Everything we say in this country is a lie. Everything we say in this country is a lie. But the truth is being seen. What you hear from us, you say that lie. But the truth is being seen on a daily basis. We have tried our best to save the image of this country. Everyone else fighting for their own promotion, what they could do. So you don't even carry same with professional camera. That phone you're using to be passing around in front of whole VIP, you carry phone and you dress as a security person. Then you carry phone with you like that. What a disgrace. What a disgrace. It's too disgraceful. Very disgusting. For us to reduce our country to this level. Why will you choose to do that? What you want to prove? What really you want to prove? Are we okay? You went to your cell, you want to go talk or whatever it is. You both struggling for and fighting for partnership and to aid you in hurting your own people in this country. Whatever thing you want to do is up to you people. But we know with God, and we'll never get to where you people want to take us. God will not allow us get there. And God is wonderful. And and you may not know some of the things we are talking on a daily basis. And I've always told you people that whether you go or you come down, all your plans will be unveiled. And God reveals to redeem. What you want to do, you do it. Your plans, you do whatever you can. God will try his best. And we know he's God. He will deal with the situation. And I always told you people. So whichever way you want to do it, you do it. So this is it. They said, someone said that Sam Collins is the LMP's protocol officer, and he replaced one or I don't know, a Kelly or something like that. But if Sam is the protocol officer, he will not know protocol. Protocol person who in camera go you pass the Arab VIP in that kind of way. No, man, I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe Gregory just gained up for your chest. You know what they call, but it can be true because the man's supposed to know protocol. Yeah, he's supposed to know protocol. You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't just do that. And so this is it, and we are very grateful to the Almighty God, no matter what it is that anyone would think. And we keep asking you, we keep telling you. Someone is saying something, and my Facebook viewers, I'm losing it as I speak. So I hope to get them back. And yeah, I hope to get them back. And as I speak, today is what? The 19th? Okay. It stayed there, but my Facebook viewers, they are not getting me. And that I know for now as I'm speaking. They are not getting me. So I want them to get me before we can continue. So our technical team will have to deal with that. You see the Facebook, we're having a little challenge with it. And on Facebook, but YouTube is still on. and I'm on the Facebook, and to get back on, it is still there. We went some hour or so forth. It is still there, but I want to set out something. So let's just yeah, Facebook is not working. You are right. Facebook is not working, and we are working on it. Yeah, Facebook is not working, and we are working on it. So, gosh, I need to get Facebook working before we can continue right here tonight, please. So let's see how it works. We need to get it working. I want to get it working. There are some things I want to say, and I want to share. So we'll get there. We'll get there no matter what it is. And Doris Smith and the rest of the other folks, you can just share that we are getting there. I know you are good on YouTube. We are working on the Facebook component of it. Make sure that we are back and make sure that we are going on strong. And we are hoping to see that we can get back on Facebook along with you people. Those of you on Facebook, because there are things I want to say. I want for all platforms to get it. The one that I've said here, no, and all right. So we are certainly getting there, and so we think, and all right. So we think we are grateful to the Almighty God. There are a lot of things that are happening, and people may not understand it in this country. And something I want to talk to. Just give me a bit of time, and so that we can resolve this issue, and then we can now fire out. Because I want for us to fire together, right? So in the meantime, before I can talk the other thing I can talk, let me just be picking your calls in the meantime. On the issue of Gregory going to Sierra Leone and the kind of disgrace that accompanied that trip, and we think we'll try to deal with that. But there are information that we give people is just calls for an investigation, or international partners who have interest in it, because the stability of the country is very key. The way the government have been proceeding, it doesn't border on the interest of the citizens. Everything they've been doing, it compromises the security of the state, the welfare of the state. And that is not the work of the security agency. The security agency is supposed to protect the interests of the country against any foreign interest. That's why you are there to diffuse any internal conflict or whatever it is of internal threat before looking outside. You are there for both internal and external threats. That's what the government is there for. That's what the security agency is set up for. That's what the National Security Council is set up for. The National Security Council operates in the office of the president. That's why you have latitude about how you can spend money, whatever it is, because they believe that the security of the country does not come from bureaucracy. There's nothing a bureaucracy that ties around the security of the country. Today, President Bouaka can wake up and tell the NSA or whatever agency, you move. We need money now. They will look for that money now. There is no bureaucracy to come put in some, what they got. No. That's why you see there are people working for the NSA. Some of them, you can't trace them. They call them action agents. They are there. You can't trace them. And they are not people that are coming to receive money and you see what they got. No. Because the security of the country, it don't come from bureaucracy. That thing that we can be on here, no, it's not it. Because it is the interest of the country. And every action of the security agency is towards the protection of the interest of the state. And the state has to do with the citizens. The way we go to bed, we sleep in and there and think that they are work then they can be doing to protect us, that we'll wake up safe. And the next day we'll go to our businesses unharmed. So that's something then that's supposed to happen to the country. When you put them feeling where you wake up in the morning, you see yourself moving, like everything was normal. But there are things that are supposed to happen. That's supposed to harm you, but they finish cutting that whole thing off. Because their work is to provide security for you. That's what they are for. It's not to provide security against you, or to put you in harm's way, or to see you going scatter, or to see chaos coming in. That is not the work of it. So anything that runs contrary to that is terrible for our country. We are aware. And we know for sure, in most instances, the kind of way somebody police can be beating people, we know that someone in the Liberian police. Somebody riot then are going on here, and then the people that they can bring across the border, they bring them here. We know that they are not real Liberian police. And because Bwaka and his team, they trust that the Liberian police 100% cannot be trusted, because there are people in the police force who don't like what they are doing, who may not want to execute. They are now going for foreign people who have got no interest and no fear or have nothing to do with any citizen here to say we'll bring these people here that didn't want to deal with these people there. To hold power, to have grip on power. Because I know Liberian people, they don't go to that level. Look, when you really look at it for true, even at AFL that you see, only the leadership level. But the real ordinary AFL officers, even if they were to tell them, say, you'll go do the one, they will say, we're not doing it. The AFL, what we see here, no, they're not. They're not prepared to market their country at that level. They have taken on that job to do a piece of job for their country, get less salary for they and their families. But that is what they want to do, passionately to serve the interests of their country, and not to do anything that will undermine the survivability of their fellow Liberians, because Liberia is too small. Not all AFL officers are housed in the barrio there with their families. They get their families in the communities everywhere. Can they keep all of them in the barrio where something will happen? No. They think about the interests of those family members. Therefore, the police force, they have no barracks. They are not hosted in barracks with their families. So as a result, they care about the security nature that will affect their families in the communities. They're not going to do that. So what Joseph Bwaka and his team will prefer doing is they go for people who have got no family ties. When we tell them to execute, they will execute. They don't care. That's why you see they're having more ties with the Sierra Leone. But again, I know there are our brothers and sisters in the Liberia National Police who have got families that were there to bring their Sierra Leonean police who will discover that. Gregory is very heartless. The guy is a businessman. The man can rob it. You know what business people can do? Business people for their money business, they can do anything. Businessmen can get ready and bring any terrible product in this country because they want to make money. You think Gregory cares about bringing traffic management? You think he really cares about whether the country will get anything? No, he doesn't care, but it's about himself. People who are just profiteering. Business people who just go into the business of profiteering. That's what you will get. Business people who will go into the business of profiteering. That's what you will get. And I don't know whether Facebook is working. You got to just tell me. And I'm seeing 2 other Facebook comments just drop down and automatically, and we got to read both on Facebook. And so we hope we can do that. Facebook dropped badly. And so let's hope we can get it and back and running. They said not yet. So that's it. They said that's not yet. But you know the YouTube people are there. So we are still hoping that we can get back on Facebook the soonest so that we can continue the discussion. We're hoping that we can get there and then continue the discussion from there. Let's hope that happens just in the jiffy, but Facebook is off. Okay, and someone is telling us that at least I think they are watching Facebook, Yvonne Davis, and I could be back on Facebook. And no, but Facebook we are seeing stay at 0. How Yvonne got on Facebook? Which other video she's using? And at 9:23, and as the exact time, and Yvonne is on Facebook. I don't know. I will hope it works out, because that's certain thing I wanted to say, and I can't say it without the Facebookers. No. So let me just be picking your calls in the meantime while we are doing, and then waiting for the Facebook to get on. If not, then I know I have other decisions to make. Right? Yeah. But let's get to the lines and interact with you in the meantime. So let's get to the line. Something is wrong somewhere with our Facebook page. Yeah, what are you doing?
By the way of introduction. My name is Prince Duty Tere, commonly called Running Star from Joking.
Okay, Running Star from Joking.
You know the government that what made the government frisky? Because we people we praying that this sitting president should end 6 years. But we are not demandable to allow the man to end in 6 years.
Okay.
Enough is enough. That one made man a Gregory come on there because he came from the rebel Bible. From Taylor Town, that one guy is facing because any order the president giving, he should implement it. So that nonsense is too much. Let that people wake on that man. It shouldn't reach a 6 years. Thank you.
All right. So he shouldn't reach his 6 years. And why are you doing? Yeah. Yeah, hello, go on. Let's listen to you. Your line is bad. Please try to call back if you can, please. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, good afternoon, AD. My name is Paul Mobile, and I join you from a Chicken Soup Factory resident, soon to be called the Boaka Avenue.
Boaka Avenue, go on, my brother.
Soon to be called the Boaka Avenue. Soon, in 2 years' time, 24-month project is ongoing here now.
Wow.
From Chicken Factory Junction to Johnsonville Road will be completed in 24 months.
In 24 months? Okay, go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, you know, most of the things you are saying, AD, about the police inspector general, you are just insinuating. You don't have any father, but you are just insinuating because you don't love the president. So
okay.
Just you know, you just say things that
so
you don't
what is the counter to that?
To tarnish the reputation of the president. So my brother, this is not something good that we
all right,
keep
thank
doing
you
for
so
the
much.
country.
Since you don't agree to that, thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, hello, Eli.
You say Boaka Avenue. You see the uselessness that they in? They're calling that one Boaka Avenue. Hello, how you doing?
Eli, are you getting me?
Yeah, go on, brother.
Thank you. This is Washington Soap that called from Diesel.
Go ahead, brother.
Maybe you just talked to me about Seledun and my mom ran back to the 2023 election. And we get clear information that those who killed Tamamumu in Lofa came from the same Seledun.
Okay.
There was a guy in that video with think about pistol in his hand, down green shirt, green slipper, who had a single barrel. He said that he came from Seledun. But graduates need to understand that in the SOD with strong men that Taylor, with everything Taylor do, Taylor couldn't stand. He had to run away. So if they can even bring truck container full of weapons in this country to go against the Liberian people, you give it to the Liberian National Police unless foreigners don't know how the online people will get that weapon. But the people don't look at their own people and go fight it. If you can deliver, just peacefully leave. But you think you bring something to put fear in the people, you mislead yourself. You can bring container full of weapons, you don't know how the online people will get it. But it seems like right now, the police who are in your interest, people figure and get to the online people. People join the security because no job. People join the security just because of to get food and eat. They're not coming for anybody here. Can't be food and thank you.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. I think we are back on Facebook, and so thanks to our technical guy who had to make sure that we are back on Facebook. And so that is it. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, good evening, Eddie.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
Yeah, thank God I get on your line today to get you a it's too hard, my brother. Thank you so much for your life.
Okay.
I always monitor your show.
Thank you.
Let me tell you one thing, my brother. You know, you can't see I know old lady with something. Or obeying the show. Yeah, you can't teach old lady new something. You can't make old lady afraid with some gonna excuse me for that expression with some gonna open.
No, don't tell that one, yo.
So come on, all the things that they doing, my brother. When people come to the show, we know who the man. But all the things that we now want it. Like brother, now what we are, we enjoy our democracy. I think we can continue that far.
I know.
Yeah, so let it try and do something better. They won't forget. But that's how they go there. Lion, then will wake up. We all in the corner. We can't talk, but we just looking at the people. Thank you for the show.
Okay. So I've been reserving a lot for my Facebookers as well for them to come back. Thank to my technical guy and Mr. Paul. Thank you so much, my brother. All right. So we are right here again. We are back and on our Facebook page. I had wanted it back and so that we get on the rest. And what are you doing? But let me get on to this female line quickly, and we are back. And I'm about to explore on those other things that I wanted to really talk. Now I'm about to talk them now. I will talk them now. Hello, how are you doing? Hello. Yeah.
I'm calling for Johnson.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Eddie.
You know what? The control to the election. That they put that 2023 election. President, we are not coming to say, what can you win? So they can for a share block on the international community going. But then the president, we are for that one fight. The police is fight. The elected by the point to the elected by the but because they know that people will not vote for national now, they know that they will move over for him power because they want to destroy the country. So that the president will not win, will you get people again at where him also here. And we say that they will not use all that police. One man in the cricket today, there was something. The men are Americans and one Nigerian men. He said, since I say, they will control one and they will put a woman country. He said, oh, so yeah. Just when me, I said people for 4 years. I don't want to say it. He said they will not be there. They will come and run in the coffee. What will turn in the coffee? I tell that to you. One have to stop. But we're not trying to move the power.
Okay.
I said, no, we're not trying to go for the same year. That's what I mentioned today. My brother is true. The poor brought army. And because they know that they will not win election. And they're written the citizen that they will use the arm, there will be a threat. But according to the international community, according to the American party, according to the American job, Baka Brigade, and in the country, you know, we so according to the same people that to make sure and all the ballet they are taking them will be there. I won't put in there. I won't put will be there. And my ballet. Nobody can put somebody. Oh, thank you very much.
All right, thank you. So let's go on, and that is it right here on this die. We are certainly getting there. So I was going to entertain any calls so that we could get back, and then I share with you other portions. I think for most of the Facebookers, you were able to get that portion about the Sierra Leone issue, the disgrace that haunted the police RG and his team, Mr. TikToker. I think I shared with you people this, and I share with you people this before the Facebook went off. So I just want to share it again. And for tonight's show, the number of minutes, and we had a challenge for. I will add it up a bit because we're going just 9:30. So I will add up the time a bit tonight. So I will just ask my management team and our program director, Mr. Sam Andrews, and the rest of the guys. Please give me a little chance tonight. Let me just extend it, and so that we can have a special understanding of what it is tonight for my people to get what I brought on for them, just for tonight. So it's good that we are here. This is what we're talking about. This is the disgrace that we're talking about. Did you people get this part? And for the people on Facebook, did you people get this video? Did you people get the explanation beyond this video? Francis, how you doing, brother? Did you people get the if you got it, if the Facebookers got it before then, I think I will just continue and I continue from there. We don't need to go any further. For those of you who want to call, we'll call in later. I just decided to entertain the call-in segment because of the Facebook people I was waiting for while our technical team was working in the back. And that's what we're doing. So there's the video. This is the terrible video that we talk about, right? So we said Gregory had gone to Sierra Leone for that kind of clandestine mission. And so this is it. And you see the kind of embarrassment it caused my friend and brother Sam Andrews. And you know, not Sam Andrews, sorry, Sam Collins. Sam Andrews the other way. Proximity. Okay, that's Sam Andrews. Sam Andrews, I mean, go hold camera behind Gregory Coma. No, you can't work. And so this is it, right? So this is it. Now you see here, Sam Collins is hooked up. And from the back, because the vice president of Sierra Leone is seated right here, and you can see it clearly. And this is a total breach of protocol. There is a total breach of protocol. But there is disgrace that will haunt people, especially when they go into a country for clandestine activities. Gregory and his team, Joseph Boakai, is aware that the AFL is made of men and women who love their people. And the AFL is made of men and women who know that majority of their citizens are in the communities, their families are in the communities, and the barrack is not where they are being hosted. They are aware of that. These people are not willing to see the citizens go amok. No. He is aware also that in the police force, that the number of police are there All of them not like what Joseph Boakai doing, what Gregory Comer even doing. Gregory Comer gets certain section of the police force assigned to traffic management. They are on traffic management payroll. Gregory has certain portion of the police that he takes for those companies out there. They are assigned there. And that's their own tax to execute for Gregory them, beat employees. Whatever it is, China Union, that they are protected by Gregory Comer. These things are happening. So with that in country, they have done their own security assessment and saying that, look, if we even bring in all the Moa in the country and say, oh, there are police Moa, the police helicopter here and there, we will not get the manpower to execute any evil plans against these Liberian people. So as a result of that, we need to network with Sierra Leoneans so that they will aid us with security. Because they are right here. These people will come here. And somebody was telling me, I didn't believe it, and it's still questionable, that even during the wake of the protest, the horses saga, when they were beating the lawmakers and things, those were not Liberians who were beating the lawmakers. They said they were people whom the guys then brought from Sierra Leone. They were in Sierra Leone, put them in police uniform, and then whatever it is, started beating people. So you see, these are the kind of trip they want. You see what happened? God just exposed them to the extent that we were able to see this today. You see that? An officer, and there is a VIP officer, I think so. Yeah. There's a state, and Hawkins sent straight from his back. He said, oh, why you carry me so? He said, why you carry me so? He said, I carry you back so. So you see that? Then the RG who gave Sam the instruction. And say, you Sam, as we going now, anywhere you see me sitting down, just be taking picture. Just be taking picture. Anywhere you see me, you know your own job. I brought you here for you to be taking picture. You're not going to be passing around, be eating all over the place. Just take picture. Take the video. Sam is trying to go this way so that he will stay on top of the people, vice president. Because that's the only way he must execute what Gregory told him. You see the kind of disgrace that haunted them today? You see disgrace? But this is not enough. Just yesterday, I told you people that we are in a terrible country. United Party people, I don't care about whether you believe me or not. I don't have time for you. For you, you subscribe to Boakai. I'm not subscribing to Boakai. I'm not even subscribing to Wia. I'm subscribing to Liberia. That's the nonsense you people do all of the time until you're looking the poverty-stricken people. You see your faces. Some of you, you're looking too ugly, like bat, and whatever it is. That's why you're suffering in this country. That other idiot that just called me Jen and said Joseph Boakai. I mean, you got to be naming after it. You want to force everything on him. Can't talk to the former project nonsense. You can't talk on the show here. You better go look for a different show to go on. Now you're foolish. Now you can be on all over. You don't bring it on the show. What kind of craziness is that? You see people suffering. They're passing around. They're not stealing the country money, carrying it to Lofa County, building 10 million or something there that he doesn't want to take ownership of. He can't talk nonsense here. Do you know how many roads, John? The very place that Joseph Boakai sitting down there that was dirty, ratty, all kind of mud were in that community down there. You know how just George we have made that community? Until today, I was passing people and say Foya Avenue. We used to have an avenue down there for Foya. We're talking about sense here and you're talking foolishness all of the time. That's why the country has been backward, because people like you. You don't know your rights. You don't know what to advocate for. And we don't care about you people because we are all Liberians. If you want to be a Sierra Leone or whatever it is, cross the border and go there. You can't come in our country here and be foolish person in our country. Look, if you want to live like a foreigner in this country, we'll get a place to put you. We'll put you out. There are times that will come in this country, we'll bundle some of you out here because of your IQ. If you're not really thinking like a Liberian, we'll grab you and take you out of this country. Because no Liberian will think like the way some of you thinking. We're talking about serious something in this country. Something that we're talking in this country. They can come and show, can talk trash, can talk about you know somebody to love. What has he done? Don't funnel people in like, yeah, you go sit down in places. You go sit down one day, you come out there and say, hey, Abraham, we are this. You think I really care about you people? You want to plunge this country into chaos. And we are saying, no, we don't want it. And we're not allow it. This is us. This is our country. This is my patriotic vow. I vow to protect and defend this country. Because I pledge my allegiance to this country. If you didn't go to good school, go back and do service. We are not saluting a flag just because we think it was a requirement for them to give us grace. No. We did it from the depth of our heart because the kind of schools that we went to. When we say we pledge our allegiance to the flag and for the republic for which it stands. One nation, indivisible. And now about one nation where you are divided and now you have CDC on the side, United Party on the side. That nonsense you people on that you don't even know you don't know your civic duty, you're owing to nothing. Do you think that's what we are here for? I will teach you the hard way. I will teach you the citizenship, the responsible citizenship that you refuse to put yourself in. I will make you to be responsible citizen in this country. You got to learn these things. We the country are passing around doing all of those things, sitting out there, doing all of those things. They can say that. Look at the kind of shameful thing you're doing in this country. Look at the kind of shameful thing I don't let it did. And sorry to you people, I'm about to play her excerpt. She will be insulting in it. And I will play it just for you to listen to it to know the level at which Joseph Boakai has brought our presidency. We're talking about, you can talk about Joseph Boakai Avenue of this, that nonsense. I don't know whether you have children. I don't know whether you were ever born in it. But if so, you are a complete disappointment to them. Even your very parents who born you, they are disappointed in you. Because you are a misrepresentation of the true reason they ever born you. Our parents born us to be proud of us. To say, yes, our children are doing the right thing. That is why they born us. Passing around all day, I say that out of your jealousy and envy, you're looking ugly like that, you're a bat, then you won't be passing around talking all kinds of things. Look at the kind of disgrace. This lady, after the shamefully, disgracefully set a very wrong precedent for somebody to do something that worth denial, dismissal, the Senate, to Johnny Kwere, they decided to deny that woman confirmation because she was not fit. She lied. Perjury is something that you don't have to just consider easily. No, you don't consider it. You denied the lady. And because of Joseph Boakai, being Joseph Boakai, that you people say your love, I must love. That lawlessness, I must love. That uselessness, I should love. Does Joseph Boakai resemble anything that I should love? No. Listen, I'm coming to play for you again. Except you are somebody who get conscience and shame. That's when you will be able to say, no, listen to this lady. Listen to this lady. This is a lady whom disgracefully they have to call back, say, prepare first of all, tell all that you lie. Then she say, I lie. They say, when you say you lie, then we'll consider you. No, for the fact that you even say you lie, you are not fit. You never needed to lie. You're not telling all that it was a mistake. Because you know it's not a mistake, it's because you lied. And lies are done intentionally. And when things are done intentionally, the law don't take those kind of things lightly. Intention is one of the things that law look for to tie you to a crime. They got to look for intention. Your intent is what is very cardinal towards the law establishing a crime or guilt or so forth. These are things. Listen to the lady. After they said it was not deserving that they want to call you friends. Let's friends. They are there with this. Stay proud of yourself. You make it part of this country. They're gonna disgrace here. That pastor all the time. Listen to it. It's also some awful. Listen to it. You tell with no brain. I submitted people with no brain. And we all the time. Listen to this. Listen to a qualification. Everything at your brain that she calls qualification as Joseph Boakai who said daughter. Just stay proud of yourself to be Unity Party, folks. This lady, she said Joseph Boakai who said daughter. I did say it. I said whether we go or we come and we will confront this lady because I know Joseph Boakai. I said it, I predicted it, it worked. Yeah, she confirmed it. Joseph Boakai who said daughter. That is the only thing that qualifies her. Nothing else. No brain. Nothing inside her brain. Nothing. Absolutely. That Joseph Boakai inside her brain. And you must know how a brain looks like, because Joseph Boga himself is a terrible human being. So you must know how a brain looks like. You go put Joseph Boga in your brain. Abraham, we are going to take Joseph Boga and put in my brain. I depend on Joseph Boga brain. I beg you, yeah. That's something I will be depending on there. You see what's happening? This is all she able to say, confirming what we've said, that she Joseph Boga own said daughter. That all. Listen.
And we all the time Joseph Boga who said daughter. Joseph Boga who said daughter. What kumba free Asia.
Most of the
I never went to law school and stuck a professor for grade.
See that? Joseph Boga own said daughter. That's the only qualification. This lady, that all she carries, Joseph Boga own said daughter. So like AB didn't go to school, I went and sat down somewhere, and somebody say I need a job. They tell me, say, AB, who you are? A Joria's son. That's all I need. Joria's son. Joria owns her son. Or Joria owns her brother. Or Joria owns her this. I don't blame this lady. It's the level at which the Senate, honor Joseph Boakai, have brought this country down. I don't blame them. I just blame the bunch of people who have got to have no substance. A lady like this, she sits celebrating, insulting Moriah Yakula. Brain. How you will be insulting or brain? You are brainless. That Joseph Boakai in your brain. Then you insulting somebody with brain. Book, I agree you ever heard? You and that guys tend to argue you ever to ya go say Joseph Boakai in my head. Joseph Boakai own said daughter. Joseph Boakai own said daughter. Look at the kind of thing. Look at the kind of people that are going to serve our country. Joseph Boakai own said daughter. Joseph Boakai own said daughter. You see what we're talking here? Is that a qualification? Joseph Boakai own said daughter. This is terrible. These are the kind of people. And every day we talk, they are frustrated at people like us. They don't want to see AB. They don't want to see the unit. I will make you to feel terrible about yourself every day. I don't care. I don't care how you people feel. Y'all will always see me. Y'all will feel nasty about yourself whole day because I will put a pin inside you on a daily basis. Y'all will feel terrible. And I don't want to know how to cook your soup. And I will cook it on a daily basis. I'm enjoying cooking it every day. Y'all feel frustrated. Y'all feel terrible. I know y'all want me dead. I will not die. If there any death you're wishing that you will die, not me. Do you think I really care about you people? That the kind of foolish people business I'm gonna be what they call it? Look at the kind of people that say, oh yeah, you just hear that the kind of foolish people business that they for nothing there. That the kind of people, they let it, who knows nothing. She came back for it's unprecedented. Where somebody will say come for a reconfirmation again. Come back. Now in different position, but come back. Then they start can sit down with paper in front of you. Just be reading the kindergarten child. Then you compare yourself with Moriah Yakula. The way your door bring anyway that Joseph Boga bring you say you get. Because that's the only qualification you talking about. Joseph Boga daughter, you know, and Joseph Boga daughter, Joseph Boga daughter. So that the only qualification that made you to pass that Senate or that they confirm you for because you Joseph Boga daughter. And that's bad. You people are quite terrible. Could you imagine that? Is that what it is? Is that what our country is all about now? Is that what we are resorting this country to? I don't blame them. I blame the Senate. Because I just believe there could still be people who will be independent enough and knowing exactly say, no, Mr. President. The other one is about the image of this country and ourselves. We're not going to allow this to happen. This is totally what, you know, I used to be hearing about rubber stamp legislature, rubber stamp legislature. I used to be hearing about rubber stamp legislature, not knowing this is the actual, you know, there are things we used to be accusing people of. They were just out of just our own mind, just thoughts or whatever it is. This is truly a rubber stamped legislature. They got no balls, nothing, absolutely, to say, no, Mr. President, they won't work. In fact, I had expected even pay my big brother pay to say, you know what? If this will happen, I'm not going to chair this committee this time on this. I'm not going to sit on it. You look for different person. Let different committee chair. They can't appear in for me. I deny her. Nothing has changed. Then she appears in for me. No, not in front of this committee. Maybe I got to set up a special committee to clear this lady, not me. You know what I expected my brother pay to do? This is what I expected my brother to do. I agree that way you send your stuff. Now, for them to say no, reconsider, you say no, I can't do that. I can't cut back my words. You just found a way to get it, you just found a different way. This lady is thinking right here. All she cares that she's celebrating for her confirmation is because she's Bwaga's daughter. That's all. Joseph Boga said daughter, that's all. Joseph Boga said daughter. That's the only thing that qualifies her. That's the only thing that made us to pass through the Senate. Because she Joseph Boga said daughter. That's all. Nothing else. No brain, nothing. Beauty with no brain. She's beautiful. That one, you can't take that away from her. Very beautiful. Looking, beautiful looking. Let me put it that way. She has a beautiful look. Because the beauty is from within. Right? The beauty is from within. So she has a beautiful look. That one, you can't take that away from her. She's very, very beautiful. When you see her in the street, and then you whatever it is you want to get around her, but go deeper into her, you'll know that she's just empty. She's totally empty. And that is bad. And this is it. Anyway, time has called. Well, tomorrow I will come on something DeLong has said. I will get on it because it deserves a special treat. Then it will be able to tie into this. So let's get to the lines and interact with our callers. Just for a brief note, then we'll get going. Please, let's get on. Elo, how are you doing? Yeah, let's hear from you. Okay.
I blame our opposition lawmakers and they are in the house. They don't want to blame. So like everyone at that time with our lawmakers, Bocha, when they stood up live for they deny our people there. So they deny one Motiki, they deny our car for ARA. Because they stood their ground. But opposition lawmakers will get what they and they go to the fair, the people and they say we just go behind the they see, they say, they that. So they got there, me, I can bring the lady, you just say, she just but I this there. And I get problem with the opposition, not because you stand over there, you can't reach that speaker, if you know you're the one that's speaking on behalf of all. You can't just know you guys' voice. Me, as that president to the 9th, the people that got a football is president. We have done no problem about it. Everybody got a football. Anybody want to go to the door, I bring your contact your family. You can't contact me to football. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for your contribution. We're certainly getting there. Let me get on to the WhatsApp line as well. Yeah, so because of time, we have to get going. Hello, how are you doing? Hello? Yeah.
How you doing, Papa?
Yeah, I'm fine. Please go on.
Okay, this is Mohammed Mine, and I call from Minnesota. When it comes to that Joseph Boga's daughter, something we all know that how Joseph Baga been leading our country since he took over. But the main issue I call for is the security issue. Let me say one thing, and the Liberian people is the security guard within the city know very well that thing Joseph Baga doing, that's sorry. That's sorry he's doing there. Because what happened is that the reason why you see the security implementing the mandate of Joseph Baga, and it's because we stay in 2025, 2026. But counting for 2027, 2028, you will see Joseph Baga will be left with he and policy security and the big guys in good position to. The Liberian officer are now simply to tell people they're not going to go damage their life on 150 business to go fight for people who giving them 175, even though they are 175 at the area anymore, it's difficult. Then they tell them to go fight for people who to go kill their brothers and sisters, for other people to eat thousands of dollars. The Liberian security not stupid, Liberian people not stupid. Liberian people have enough of experience. Maybe there is nothing for us to be afraid of. That guns, those guns that Joseph Baga and that guy bringing in our country here in Federal Common, that are same gun that people will use on it. Just watch and see. Like in 2027, that security take notice that the Liberian people tired with that government. You will see how the security is behaving to the government. Every move they made, they will leak out the information. Every move they made, they will leak out the information. Thank you, and thank you so much for the Liberian people.
I trust that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, my brother, for your contribution. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, good evening, David.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
Yeah, this is Lloyd D. Johnson, resident of District Number 11, Kenya Community.
Yeah, Lloyd.
Thank you. You know, AB, when I hear you talking about police breaking or arming the country, I just laugh. No, AB, let it come. Let it break it. Me, I can tell anybody, affecting with my children. Let me tell you, I don't get one investment in the country. One investment I get in the country. If anybody push anybody to the wall to hold something, hey, it will be too bad for them. It will be too bad for them. So we are here, we working. Let it break it. Anyway, they see they can break it. We will not give up from them. Thank you.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. Right here on this dial, we are certainly getting there. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, how are you doing?
Yeah, fine.
My name is Prem.
All right, let's hear from you.
Maybe if they come to me, if our senator was here, my senator, they could be confirmed to say me. Can you imagine if they who law or convention, our senator sat there, they confirm more. Maybe I think whatever opposition senator these days. Okay, you're not talking. Even if nothing going on in the country, okay, they're not talking like the way that did before. And I can't new. You see, I'm really afraid of what? The very afraid of what? I mean, to come going to soldier for us, for our meeting. Maybe there's a protest plan at December, So they're going for police to come. The protest are coming December. So that maybe we are going in.
Yeah, you could be right.
Watch it for yourself. You see it for yourself. Tell me you can go for.
It's possible.
For police to stop this selection again.
You're right about that. You're right about that. And that's why it could be. Hello, how you doing?
Amy?
Yeah?
Johnny Baptist. But what happened to Johnny Baptist will not happen to you. But you preparing the way. It will never happen to you. You will walk beside the Messiah. You will carry the gospel. You will carry the bureau power.
Thank you.
Yeah. ABO, one thing I really want to ask the function of the Senate. So the Senate, anything the president say, so then that the final or the president supposed to listen to the Senate. Because I'm not getting it in the Joseph Baga government.
Okay.
They are not since Joseph Baga regime. They are not really refuse anybody for confirmation. Or it is because of the branch
the worst one year. Oh, the worst one year. Yeah. The worst. It's glaring for everybody.
I say the money, I say saying it. Even I would a bonus settle. When you ask me what is government, I know the function of government. There's someone who see me that they went to school, they get degree. After line, they can't even define what is government. I mean, I'm not understanding. You know, just why you see every day people doing everything, the worker doing everything for the country to run into chaos. But by the grace of God, it's only a man in our God. By the grace of God, the country will never run into chaos. And you at the battlefront, you people are protected with the Holy Spirit. The God that we serve will guide you. He will protect you. That nobody will harm you.
Amen.
Because you're doing it the right way. You're not lying and you're not deceiving us. And you're trying your best, especially you. From the day I start following you, you have been talking until we that you teach it. We in a community to teach him to little people.
Right.
So God will guide you.
Amen.
He will protect you.
Thank you.
Let him be with you. Your fight for us.
Amen.
Your fight for your
All
children.
right, Mama. Sure.
Thank you. Baba.
Sure. So we are in this together. Thank you, Mommy. Let me get on to the WhatsApp line. How are you doing?
Yeah, but this is Frederick Tennessee.
Yeah, Fred.
Yeah, but this Liberia is really retrogressing. I'm telling you, whatever gains we're making in terms of democracy, where President we are doing his tenure, he could send people to the Senate and they could reject the person or send something, you know. That was the balance of power. That was the balance of governance.
Yeah.
But now, can you imagine that girl, the way she even signing on Facebook, right? How the kind of job she is going to do. Looking at the nature of job she's supposed to do and the insult she's raining on her friend, and you know, it bothers me. And the funny thing is, it is corruption that Joseph Boakai and those senators they are endorsing. If this girl can lie in front of you people with credential, how much more when you give her money and to control?
Yeah,
it's so sad for our country. But Eddie, to conclude, that security been talking, people like us will be on ground, will be in Liberia. When it comes out to divide Liberia, we divide. If Joseph Boakai dead, we send him back right to Sierra Leone.
Okay.
Nobody election that the one we call citizen protect your vote. You finish voting, you surround that area. You're not going home until you see the thing is counted. Nobody breaking strange ballot boxes in. No. That turn can, yeah, so you know it be we looking first.
I know.
Yeah.
Thank you. Elo, how you doing?
Yeah, good evening, Eddie. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
This is Mohammed Ita, member of Israel movement. Let me really commend you, Eddie. You know, the Senate of the Liberia, Eddie, the people can even sell the country. Seriously. Yeah. Eddie, Liberia, you know, shame. It's not really shame. The people can sell the country and you go by their business. The people who own honorable men to go and represent the country. Eddie, somebody will go before they allow honor oath, and at the end of the day, because of some level of condition of the president, then they confirm the identity. Look at the way she's behaving on Facebook. You know, Eddie, it's really disgraceful. I don't know how senator around here, Eddie, we are not seeing around the world how senator or legislator they are doing things for their country. That how would be doing things, Eddie, you think that the country will be transformed? The people are in that house, Eddie. Mark is becoming 2029 election. The 30 senators will go for election, and the 73 also are ready. You will see any of the old lawmakers will come, maybe will be 1 or 2. They can even represent a town hall. Eddie, you can't work government with money. Yesterday, you tested against some people that were qualified to even serve the country because they made a statement, and that statement made they couldn't get a job, but somebody credential. They went to Liberia Summit before and they lied there. And they tell her again, people like in our play, we call them men and women. It's also disgrace to our family. Seriously. And international community, also some people on the same issue, they were attacked there. Really? I don't know what kind of human being that the really will transform the country. We want to go for other people, if not see people from Ghana or other legislation, the way and we just stand for our country. You wrong country in the interest of president or in the interest of connection. It's not this level. So if you thank you very much, let people continue to expose us. Thank you for the privilege.
All right, so thank you so much, my brother, for your contribution. Let me get on to the WhatsApp line. Hello.
Yeah, thank you, Ebi. This is Edmond.
Yeah.
I am this the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I heard that name today, same saying, I didn't see the last name. I was thinking, not knowing, it's the same colleague that have worked in the media, work in the security sector, working with the police, working with the armed forces of Liberia. You know, to bring yourself to that level, that would be disgraceful, man. You know, this is why you have always said that. There's money here, everybody needs money here. But if you want to get the money here some kind of way, that is how the distribute because so you have been working in the security sector. You don't know of security or protocol. You don't know that you were breaching the security only because you wanted to satisfy a court law. But quickly to this lady, man, we don't have the dialogue. A lot of ladies, you drop the ball, man. Like you don't have space in Liberia. Seriously? That resetter, that confirmation resetter, was never supposed to happen. The moment that lady was rejected by the Senate, even the told her go back, what the people say, oh, I lie. No! She didn't lie. What she was saying, that was say true. Again, even if you go through her background investigation, that university at the master level, that discipline is not there. So this is why I was saying today that we have always told these people, when you win the election, you have 15 to 16% employment in your office. Can you employ some expert? How long it take for a senator to have IT specialist with them? When these people come with a fake degree, quick you go to the university, you Google it, and know everything will come in front of you. But because they don't want to pay money, those that will say, they tell them to put it there, give them $100, give them $150, and take all of the money onto themselves. So at the end, you see already disgrace coming. Different government, should have different government for the people, by the people of Liberia. They tell you different government is not specific about Liberia. They're shooting for the Liberian agency for $4,000 to $5,000 job that she left all of the banner of joy in the United States of America to come take it from us here. Can you imagine that? That fine Joe Daisy for $4,000 to $5,000 job. That's what Daisy that so. So she could not fit in the US. Where they can put a jaw on the platform, they say, yeah, joy, more than they sitting in the hall and taking kind of people carry. They make more money than you do. You don't from there, you carry a day for $4,000 to $5,000 US that Exmo car can do. Shame on you and your generation. You miss or you drop the ball and will drag you in the mosque.
Okay.
Thank you, man.
All right, thank you, my brother. That's how you doing. Let me get on. Yeah.
Yeah. This is Asiko Malo, calling the parents from Abuja.
Here for you, Asiko.
Yeah, my man, Ebi. What you start for now to do? The lady using Joseph Bunker brain. Joseph Bunker was a dollar. That the first person I see that the confirmation is Tim you know, confirmation she when she told me information. Tell him that lady will go and set up or go institution, the lady that insulting Daisy, that you talk, that lady working with empty brain, that people get over body, or her whole brain is empty. The way Joseph Bunker brain empty and draw. Check how she looking. She Joseph Bunker dollar for you. Thank you for putting me in the phone.
All right, she said it right. I'm Joseph Bunker daughter. Joseph Bunker daughter. And why are you doing?
Good evening, veterans. Everyone gotten well. The last.
Let's listen to you.
And good evening to our 1 billion follower. My name is Reverend Physics Doctor, and I love to be called Begube Dino. Big brother, I bring you greetings from the peace of the people of Slavery community this evening. People, let me appreciate you for talking about the discussion this evening. You see, we told you guys that
Joseph Boaka government is in earth. Joseph is incapacitated to lead this country. People fear that we're talking nonsense. But yes, if you saw Gregory Como Isabel alone, it is disgraceful to disgrace the police to the extent that they imagine that you go for hardcore security meeting, then you're using our police like a cameraman behind you. You walking, you want to take picture, you see a police officer for LRB, tell me our friend and our seal. And then some little policemen holding a father. And then my dress on the side, why don't disrespect the public so long? It's a disrespect to the higher degree. You see that? But the city, they want to put our room. So then you block that kissing the former minister in France. What are people that say so? What are people who are going to? I listen to other people that say they go gun type of bringing gun. Please, that gun has been bringing La Bureau 2029. Like what are people telling that yelling men trying to do one or two things? Say after Jordan Mobrata on the head over two. If they make a thing, I want to every time I vote Jordan Mobrata when he said during the campaign time when he said to the world and the Liberian people that it will not be free, fair, transparent. There will be nobody that brought. Oh no, Jordan Mobrata was. If Jordan Mobrata made any attempt to steal the election or make fun, there will be no more that will clever you in this country. Thank you so very kindly.
Thank you. Folks, I want to say thanks to all of you for the time. Sorry for the interruptions, especially from the Facebook page. We'll try to do all we can. And so, folks, we are grateful to the Almighty God. With God, all things are possible. My name is Superman Godson. God reveals to redeem. One thing I know, there are still gallant men of women in the armed forces of Liberia, patriotic, nationalistic ones that are still there. There are no in the police force as well, they are still there. In the immigration, they are there. Wherever you go, they are there. They love their country, no matter what it is. They can't allow any government in power. Why the officials at the top eating their thousands and millions tend to do anything to undermine the interests of their citizens, of their families. That I know they will not do. So help us God. So thanks to all of you for the time. Until we are back here, God willing, tomorrow on Thursday. You are for pleasant night. Bye bye. Save us from away from heaven. We hear your name today. Make your kingdom come on. Hey, hey. Make your will shall pass for heaven. I see me for heaven. Now so we go before us. Now you we trust, oh. We no go fear.